What's going on? I'm your boy, Uncle Lacy. We are live right now on Why We Watch. I've got a special guest this week, ladies and gentlemen. My number one dude, my ace guy.
Atliens coming to you live, man.
What's good, my dude?
Finna wrap up FastLane.
They should have wrapped up FastLane straight up right after the pre-show. Why do I say that? We're going to explain why right now on Why We Watch. Man, T-Po, man, it's been a minute, baby. How you been?
Man, I've been okay, man.
You been good?
Lot of change, a lot of upgrades, you know.
Hey, it happened, you know.
Doing a thing.
If you're not going to improve on life, what's the point of doing it? You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
You know what I'm saying? I had to bring you back. I had to bring you back to get on this with me. And I'm sorry that the first thing we had to do was FastLane, my guy.
Yeah, man. I admit.
Wow.
I've been on AEW, man.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying John Moxley.
Oh, stupid mistake.
And what's it called? The good boys?
Oh, the Good Brothers.
The Good Brothers.
Oh, yes, Impact Wrestling.
Yeah.
So look, if y'all been watching Why We Watch, you know that your boy's been talking about this for a minute, man.
Yeah.
I've been telling everybody, if you're not on AEW and you're not on Impact Wrestling, you're selling yourself short. I'm telling you, they're going to make Vince McMahon nervous because if today's pay-per-view was anything that tells us what's going to happen here in the future, AEW ain't even got to fight no more.
I'm not going to even lie, man. I enjoy watching the bullshit explosions, the death match.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That was more enjoyable than that.
And that's not saying much. It's really not, because that explosion was garbage. The sparkles were tight.
Yeah, they had nice sparkles.
Eddie was like this. And he was
Did they film that in California?
No, they filmed that out in Florida. They out there back in my woods in Jacksonville. Duval,
you know why I say that, right? Because they don't a lot of fireworks out here.
They wasn't one of them regulated areas.
We want smoke and sparkling. That's all we want. Smoke and sparkling.
We figured you was in a regulated area. But look, we off the check. See, this is what happens when me and my boy get back together. We still think stupid. Now, cool.
Let's stay focused.
FastLane. Let's stay focused. FastLane. Okay. The match of the night was in the pre-show.
Great match.
My guy Riddle
Great match.
And Mustafa Ali
Great match.
For the United States Championship. Wow. The match itself, the bro Derek from the second or from the middle rope, that was wonderful.
Yeah.
You popped that beautifully.
Yeah.
You can see that these two have been practicing that for a minute. They've been working this match. It looked fluid. It was crisp.
But Muhammad always performed. He always
he's one of those he's one of those sleepers on the WWE where if you need him to come through, Muhammad's gonna come through. And I'm happy they finally get my guy his name back because he was Ali for a minute.
And you know
what's bad when you gotta earn your last name back, right?
Yeah.
My guy was Ali, now he's Mustafa.
Yeah,
my guy had to earn his last name.
I called him Muhammad. I'm sorry.
Right? No. You good?
That's me, Mustafa.
We go.
But I'm glad he's now independent. That's the big part. You know, that whole group, I think the group was holding him back.
The group was garbage.
For the first 6 months of whatever they're doing, we didn't even know it was him.
Garbage. Retribution was an afterthought that never got started.
So I applied that. And he's independent. He's not independent.
He got dropped. His boys dropped him. They really did. They dropped him on his head. So look, if you haven't pieced 2 and 2 together yet, this is a spoiler. So if you didn't want to hear about FastLane, you might.
Sorry. You should have watched it.
Yeah. You should have suffered with us, damn it.
Yeah.
All right. Now you get the aftermath.
Yeah.
So we step into what should have been the main card, and we just got depressed.
Yeah. Yeah, that should have been the main card.
They could have took the first 2 matches and replaced it with just that, and I'd have been happy.
Mm-hmm.
And the crazy thing was the first 2 matches, title matches.
Yeah.
The ladies tag team titles. You got Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, who should be 2 of the most dominant monsters in the WWE right now, are having to face Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair, who are opponents at WrestleMania for Sasha's belt. Why are we doing this?
You know what I would enjoy seeing?
Anything else?
Fatal 4-way
What?
For the women's title. If you got 4 women in the ring, all bickering at each other,
right?
Obviously, they don't want to fight as teams.
No, they don't want to work together. There's no team.
That'd be a
cohesiveness.
Fatal 4-way.
It would
for that title.
Because real talk, Bianca Belair, I don't like her character. Or excuse me, no disrespect, Bianca. I apologize. I said the wrong name. Sasha Banks, I don't like her character, the boss. But she can go in the ring. Bianca Belair can really go in the girl can go.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Nia Jax, when she can control herself and she's not hurting people, she's a legitimate threat.
We're not gonna even get into it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not even.
But if I have to explain to you why Shayna Baszler is a monster, you haven't been watching.
Yeah.
You haven't.
Yeah.
She's a beast, man.
I think those 4.
I'm over it.
I think those 4 go. They win at each other instead of trying to be teammates.
What was that for? Okay, and then here's my thing. Because no, they didn't win. Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair did not win the championships. But what was gonna be the match if they won? Now the tag team champions are gonna have to fight each other at WrestleMania for Sasha's belt. Didn't we do this before?
Yeah.
Was Bayley in her? Didn't we?
I don't understand that setup. I don't know what the writers were thinking about.
Not when you have that much female talent on your roster.
Those 4 women, if you would have had them in the ring, that should have been a setup, my opinion, for a fatal 4-way.
No. And I'm with you on that.
You got 2 sets of champions in the ring.
Right.
None of them work together.
Not well.
They work together.
They work to work together.
They work together. They work together in the ring. They go well in the ring with each other.
Yes. I will give you the keys to the
But when you talk about a tag team, they're not working it out.
No.
Right? So why not do a fatal 4-way?
Dude,
you cannot give me 3 good reasons.
No.
Why that would not be an awesome match. It should have been set up, right? This would have been an awesome pay-per-view. They were already arguing the whole match anyway.
Right.
The match was won over somebody bumped me. Sasha had her in a submission. Had a good angle to see her partner pushed into her, but she still decided to argue the fact that her teammate bumped into her, and that's why she.
And that's why they lost the match. That's why they lost it. Because that makes absolutely no damn sense. So it's right along Vince McMahon's lines.
Yeah.
So we're still on track.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So before either one of us has a mild stroke, let's just move forward. Oh my.
So let's analyze how that worked out. So you had the champion, the women's champion,
right,
as a teammate,
right,
that's going to be fighting her in WrestleMania.
Right.
This match was going to be the women's champion and the contender teaming up to take the belt from the tag team champions.
Yes, sir.
For a shot at the tag team champion at WrestleMania. That's what.
No. But see, that's what happened. So say it actually happened. Say that Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks won.
Okay. You got
the tag team championships going on. The number 1 contender and the SmackDown Women's Champion, both going to WrestleMania holding the tag belts and not either going to have to defend them that afternoon before, which Sasha's done before with Bayley, and then gone on to defend her individual championship later on that night against her own partner.
I'm sorry, Camilla. Sorry to do you like that.
Yeah, because Carmella got ignored.
Yep.
Bayley got ignored.
Bayley, I'm sorry. You must got too.
Yeah, you got ignored.
Sorry.
Sorry. The Riot Squad, the entire Riot Squad. All of you ignored. Natty, the boat.
The boat.
Yep.
The boat got ignored.
Yeah, she got ignored.
Let's move on to the next.
We got more things. We could go all day long. All this talent, and this is what we get. We're gonna.
One more good point. I've been preaching on this for a few months now. Where is my women's show? Where's my all-women's show?
We got the roster. We've been had the roster.
I'm not saying take them. Don't take them off the premium shows.
No.
Don't take them off of Raw.
But why not?
Don't take them off of SmackDown.
We have NXT.
Why can't we have an all-women's show where we showcase our women's talent?
Do we really still need main event? Can we switch that over to something else? Anyway, we'll talk about the look.
Yeah, that's a whole other show.
We'll do a show about that.
Yeah.
We're going to write that down. We're going to do a show about that. Yeah. Why there's no women's show on WWE. We're going to figure that one out. No sense. Moving on to the Intercontinental Championship, we got Big E versus my guy Cruz, Apollo, Mr. Apollo, I am now Nigerian Cruz. Yeah, I'm going to talk about it because y'all put it out there. What? Nigerian? Since when? Since who?
Ancestry.com.
Oh, I forgot about that. My bad.
This is not a plug. My fault. So I'm not working for Ancestry.com.
Yeah, but if y'all want to sell us some money, we ain't mad at the
obviously, he took the DNA.
Right. Oh, so
he had to.
Right. Is that how we got it? That's how we find out.
I used to be happy the boy was from Stone Mountain, Georgia.
He is from Stone Mountain, Georgia.
I thought he was from Zimbabwe,
right? No, but
Nigeria.
Not Stone Mountain. You know them woods.
He's from the African continent.
Remember? Yeah, you remember when you go up. Okay, so this is new. So yeah, he's now a prince.
He got knocked in the head.
Yeah, he a prince.
So the accent came back.
Yeah,
you know how that happens.
Well, Coming to America just came out.
Man, you seen that joint? That's another show.
That's another show. But anyway, so the match itself, it was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay.
It was a good match.
I'm not going to get mad at the fact that Apollo has always been athletic.
Mm-hmm.
He is built like a brick shithouse. My guy is solid. And then you have someone like Biggie Langston. I'm going to give you your whole government.
Yeah.
Biggie Langston has been, I think, a standout since the NXT days.
Yeah.
But definitely with his time with the New Day.
Yeah.
My guy is stupid fast for a man his size. And yes, they look really good in the ring. Was it better than Mustafa and Riddle? I didn't think so. For an Intercontinental Championship match, and for this to be it's the fourth match. It's not even like the third. If it was a rubber band match, I'd get that.
Yeah.
Biggie got one, Apollo got one. Now Biggie's got to get it back. But Biggie, you've won every match now. Are we done with this now?
Can we hang it up?
So what's going to happen with WrestleMania? Is he not going to be at WrestleMania? Because who is he going to fight? I don't. You know what? See, and that's all the time I can give that because I'm literally between the accent, the fact that this is the fifth time y'all have met in 2 weeks, and Biggie was out for 3. I don't.
Maybe we get a rematch.
I'm done. That's it. That's all I got for Biggie.
Great match though. Great match.
Yeah, okay. Call it what you want to call it.
The big boys went hard.
Yeah,
right? Both of them some big boys. That's why I respect this sport. I'm gonna call it a sport.
Okay.
Because them boys doing backflips and jumping through the ropes and hey, Big E is not. They call him Big E for a reason.
Yeah. Yes, he's not a little man.
Then when you look at the Apollo boy standing next to the Big E boy, Apollo ain't small neither.
No, they're not. But come on, man. It's y'all 27th time meeting in the last month.
That's cool.
Over it. That's what makes it corny to me.
Good match
tonight,
good match, fellas.
I'm just over the.
Yeah.
I'm just. Can we move on? Yeah, can we move on? Because I don't know. Speaking of moving on, what's my next match, man? You recall it?
Was this Drew McIntyre? Drew and the other
no, yeah. So we had Drew, yeah. So we were going friendship to friendship match here.
Yeah.
So no, here's what kills me about this one. Drew McIntyre just lost his championship to the almighty Bobby Lashley, right?
Yeah.
And now Sheamus comes out of left field because he's jealous of the fact that McIntyre's gotten all these opportunities. So again, this is another one of those where if you've watched SmackDown, you've seen them fight 3 times.
Yeah.
So, again, this wasn't necessary, but we had because we can't call it no disqualification match anymore because Vince is trying to get that PG rating back solid to PG.
Okay.
So it's what did they call that? no holds barred match. Yeah, no holds barred.
Yeah.
Interesting way to say no DQ. And I had to think about it for a minute because I haven't heard the phrase since Dusty Rhodes popped somebody in the head with a cowbell.
No. So we had a no holds barred match tonight. So this match could go anywhere.
Anywhere.
Right.
And where'd they go?
They went to the stands. When do we ever? That's amazing. Right. We got to fight in the stands tonight, people. They fought amongst the people.
Amongst the people. And behind the peoples. And around the peoples.
The people over tonight.
And did you see it? They took out like 4 or 5 screens.
Yeah. Sorry to the screens out there who got knocked out of the match. What? We didn't see your face.
I wish there was better protection for y'all. Y'all should get a waiver or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Something.
You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure. We got to make sure that
on point.
If you're not going to protect your screens when your talent's in the audience, then who are you going to protect?
I don't,
you know what I mean?
Snow holds barred.
Snow hold barred.
Okay,
it's rough out here.
You saw the explosion,
man. The snow,
great explosion.
And the spark, not the sparks. Spark.
We had top of the line pyros tonight. Rigged to TVs, people.
Oh my goodness!
You understand what I'm saying?
This was amazing because you know what? We're giving them hell. We really are. But neither one of us can do either one of these effects that they're doing. But at the same time, really, y'all, come on, Vince. We know you watched AEW. Screens don't smoke, dog. They don't smoke. And if you're going to have a spark, give me some sparks, not a spark. Okay? Do something.
Yeah,
the screen TVs don't explode because you bump them. Mm-hmm. If they did, there'd be a lot of bad kids with a lot of burned down houses. You know what I'm saying? Because I know some kids that'll tear some screens up.
That was that was troll level.
That really was, right?
Troll level.
That really was.
Troll level. I'm
seeing it all on your face, Vince. I see it. Yeah. Bravo. That's so pettiness, but look, going back in because we still got to get on. I got to give a dig before we get serious again. I got to get a dig. Didn't my guy Drew McIntyre come out just looking absolutely Smurfy?
Yeah.
Didn't he?
Yeah, man.
Didn't he? Nobody but you and me would have got that reference to Braveheart.
And the whole thing was not accurate to the time.
No. Not at all.
So what are we really doing here?
Yeah. Explain to me why you did this.
Bro, you from there.
Right?
You supposed to know this. Y'all, you could have let them put a movie character. You were a movie character. Hey, let's move on from
that. Your mother is going to beat you.
That's a good accent, right?
You're going to get it, Drew.
The boys from Scotland.
No, we Irish. Anyway, look, let's go before I get sick. Real talk.
Watch out, man.
Right? Real talk. I ain't no movements, please. I'm broke. Trust me. No, real talk. They did a good job. They're trying to build this, but my thing is, it just didn't make any sense. We'd already seen this fight before. You're just escalating it, and where you escalated it to, it was laughable. And I'm not saying that like, oh, what do you think? Wrestling is real? No, I'm a grown-ass man.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm just saying is, you know what people want to see. You call this entertainment, so make it entertaining. That's all I'm asking. You're not doing that right now, Vince. You're not. Moving on. Randy Orton, Alexa Bliss. Are you serious? Like, there was no reason for this. You knew they wasn't going to let Randy put hands on her. You know this.
It's not the 90s.
Right? It's not the Attitude Era. I don't know what it is they got this man throwing up, but it's nasty. I need you to get that check. All right? Real talk, Randy. You make the money. Get that shit checked. You got babies. Think of your kids.
You know, if they would have put this in a cinematic view, it may have been worth it.
Why wouldn't they have done a cinematic?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoy the cinematic views if it's not like anywhere near serious or
I mean, because you nailed it. This was supposed to be the comical lean on the pay-per-view. Yeah. And it was entertaining. Because the little fire that she threw out there, the lights falling out of the ceiling.
Hey, the engineers that put these pyros and fires together in the ring, how they came out, I give my hands to you tonight. Yeah. Because that was great.
No. It looked good.
That was great. It looked good.
It looked good. I will give you credit for that one. The effects on that one were really good. But then again, you know how Randy's temper is. You mess up a spot on one of his segments, Randy, it's not a mite. Randy will smack you up. It's not even a mite on that. Randy Orton's temper is legendary. Yeah. Get mad, Randy, but it's the truth, man. Juice. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to call Kofi stupid for 30 minutes during the middle of a match. You know what I'm saying? They know good and well if they missed their marks on any of that stuff, somebody was getting smacked up. So, yeah, no, it looked beautiful. Yeah. Alexa Bliss is killing this crazy fiend look. I love it. I really am loving it. I'm not going to lie. I thought Nikki Cross should have got it at first. I did. And she was that crazy one from Sanity back in NXT when she was running with Erica and all them. She had that crazy, and they called her the crazy sister. So I'm like, well, this is where she should be. But Alexa Bliss, wow, boo.
I think they were going for a different look. Somebody innocent and you wouldn't think is scary to just come out.
That's the creepiest of it all. Okay, no.
That's the.
I get it. If you're going for just straight crazy, Nikki Cross. If you want that creepy Bliss,
Nikki Cross is a barbarian.
Oh, she's a savage, guys.
Like it's you. When I think of Nikki Cross, I think of the movie, the Australian movie, with Mel Gibson a long time ago.
What you talking about?
The dudes in the desert.
Nah, dude.
Anyway, I lost him.
Somebody we'll find it later.
If you know what I'm talking about, put it in the chat.
Put in the comments and I'll help my boy Tipo out. Doc. He lost me. Anyway, we're running our track. So
let's get back.
We knew this wasn't gonna go down as a straight up fight. Yeah. So she did a lot of evasion. Did a lot of little tricks. I liked it, and as we all forecasted, the Fiend shows back up, but he's mangled. I mean, my guy is mangled.
His face is all burnt up.
I'm loving the dreads are burned down and everything and all this, so he looks like it. But
bravo.
How are you gonna run with this character though? You know what I mean? It's gonna be cool because that's what WrestleMania is gonna be for Randy Orton. Randy Orton is gonna have to fight the Fiend, like the little montage he did before, where they had the Fiend's voice coming out of Randy's face, and like you have to,
I don't think they're gonna fight.
Contribute to all, or you have to pay for all your vengeance. Wait a minute, what? You don't think they're gonna fight? Why? What?
Did you not see the demon that he's possessed with tonight?
Why? But then what was the point? What's the point then?
Did any match that we watched tonight have a point?
Okay, yeah, that's a great segue. Let's get into the main event. So we had Daniel Bryan versus the head of the table, Roman Reigns, with a special guest enforcer, Edge. Why is this still? I love Edge. Do not get it twisted. This man worked his butt off to come back from a serious injury back at what?
Is he back, or do we have?
He looks good.
Do we have a few weeks before he completely heal?
No, he's fine. No.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Because I want to touch on something before we really get into the match.
All right, give it to me. All right, give it to me.
We have the champion fighting one person that could be a contender or the contender. Wait. The contender is outside the ring.
Right. He's outside. Yeah.
So we got the number 2 guy outside the ring.
No, one guy.
The number 1 contender. Or is he already the champ? Okay, we got the number 1 contender.
Right.
Outside of the ring, watching the champion. So who is Daniel Bryan?
The number 2.
So the champion,
I don't know,
is fighting this other guy,
right?
That could be the champion that the number 1 can. Totally confused.
Yeah. Okay, okay, so this is the problem.
No,
so here's what happens. See, this is the situation as it is right now, folks. My guy T-Po's been outside of what I like to call Vincentese. You know what I'm saying? It's a crazy talk that only Vince realizes. Here's the situation where it is. They have to have some kind of segue into WrestleMania. In order to have a segue into WrestleMania, you have to have FastLane. This whole pay-per-view meant nothing. The whole pay-per-view meant nothing.
They used to.
They used to. This one doesn't. Because WrestleMania is in 3 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. 3 weeks. So nothing that happened tonight was going to do anything to change a card that's already set. So here's the situation. This is what Vince did. Vince said, hey, Shane, I'm bored. Let's do a pay-per-view next week. Shane went, okay, Dad, let's do a pay-per-view for next week. I'm going to fight Braun Strowman, Dad. Okay, Shane, go ahead and fight Braun Strowman. Thanks, Dad. And he trolled all up. No, we didn't forget about that match. I kept that shit on purpose because it was stupid. Okay, right. We didn't forget you, Shane. Your match it never should have happened. Period. With you faking a knee injury and then making poor Elias go in there and beat down.
I don't think that was a fake.
Yeah, that was a sloppy ass knee.
Don't listen to this guy. Hey, sloppy ass knee. Hey, Shane, I want you to heal, rest, and recover.
Then sit your ass down somewhere.
That looked like that kick looked like it really would have injured your knee. So go ice and get some rest so we can get you back into the ring. Very important. I know that you're hurt. I know how that feels. So get better. Get better, Shane.
Yeah,
we'll see you in the ring.
Now that we didn't got that Lala shit out the way, sit your ass down somewhere. It didn't happen. So they came up with this idea for this whole FastLane thing. Vince wanted to say if Roman Reigns can get over with anyone, he wants to get him over on Daniel Bryan. So that's what he did. That's pretty much what this came down to. Because nothing that happened tonight, the pay-per-view was not very good. It wasn't good at all. WWE, you missed.
Yeah,
you missed. Yeah, you really did. Your pre-show was better than your main event. Because it didn't make sense. You had things that happened that were set up to happen before the match even got started, and that's stupid. You showed your hand before you even, started playing, before you made your first bet.
There were good matches.
It didn't make any sense.
Don't get me wrong.
There were. Was there any quality match, though? Give me some substance out of that whole thing. Besides the fact that there was interference in this match, there was a misbotch in this match. Roman... Oh my goodness. We had at least four botches in that match. Or in this pay-per-view. Mm-hmm. 4 major botches. I mean, Roman dropped Daniel Bryan. He bopped his head against the wall, the announce table. Mm-hmm. Okay, it was botched. You had Drew McIntyre and Sheamus when Sheamus kicked the table for the credit. There are too many things that happen with veterans in the ring that shouldn't have happened. Yeah. And I might just be being an asshole, because I'll tell you right now, I couldn't do a third of what these guys do. Mm-hmm. But I do pay my ticket. I do have my voice. And I will speak on that because you can do better.
Yes.
You can be. You get paid way too much money. Do better. That's all I'm asking. Because AEW is burning it down.
Yes, they are.
Impact Wrestling is burning it up.
And we can talk about that later, too.
That's because
it's a couple of things I get. Mm-hmm. I get why the WWE don't allow their superstars to do certain moves. I get it.
I do.
Because some of the things that the AEW allows is straight up bullshit.
Oh, it's dangerous.
Right? It's not even that it's dangerous. Some of it don't even look dangerous. It looks bad sometimes. Yeah. Again, we will get on that another night. Okay?
Yeah. No, we're gonna dive into that AEW.
We're wrapping up FastLane.
FastLane, if we had to give it, and we're gonna have to start rating these things. So how you want to rate it? How are we gonna do the scale? We're gonna do a top 5. We're gonna do like a 5-star or 5 rings or something to that nature. We could do rings. That'll get both sides of the nerd. You know what I'm saying? The anime and the wrestling nerd.
Do belts, man.
5 belts?
5 belts.
Okay, 5 belts.
5 belts.
Okay. If I had to give FastLane anything, I'd give it a belt and a half. That's all I can give it. And the only reason it's getting a full belt is because I really liked that segment with Mustafa Ali after the great match he had with Riddle. I like that segment where the whole group just broke up, because in all honesty, I've been waiting for them to do this. There was no reason for all of that talent to be stuck on one team and then them to be doing absolutely nothing with that entire team. I'm happy that Retribution broke up. I wish nothing but the best for everybody on that squad. And Mustafa, Mr. Ali, all you have to do is go out there and do what you do because you're good at it, my dude. And somebody, dear God, somebody, get my boy Ricochet back on TV and get that stupid ping off his damn entrance music.
And I really appreciate old girl for leading the charge and walking out on Mustafa.
Oh, for sure. Even though they didn't show it in the replay.
They didn't highlight that. They didn't highlight that.
Give him
that's a boo boo. What's her name?
Don't do that to me. Don't put me on the spot. That's Keith Lee's. That's Keith Lee's lady, and I'm sorry that I forgot your name right now, sweetie. It's been a minute.
Yeah,
but
sorry about that.
We will get this all wrapped up once we get all the fine tuning done for why we watch. But listen, the main gripe, the reason it is 1.5 stars for me tonight, and I know it's a gripe on you too. For some reason, our replay crew tonight was not on their job. You showed more botches than you did good replays.
Yeah,
you really did. If you weren't even batting like 1 for 5. You really weren't. I don't know what was going on. We had really, really bad angles tonight.
I don't know if the production manager was in the trailer.
Nah. My guy was out for the weekend.
Oh yeah, he had a break.
Yeah.
Pay-per-view
No,
night.
see what happened was they had got the golf tournament over in Beverly Hills, and you can't get those right now. So he had been out. I mean,
that's fine.
What happened?
I don't know. I don't know what was going on with that.
Yeah,
replays were bad timing.
They were shit at best.
All I gotta say is that's why I enjoyed the stills. When you put the stills on the screen and you talked about the move, you took that doubt out of the viewer's mind. Okay,
if it was a botch, that Shinsuke Nakamura slide that should have been left out.
Yeah,
when he fell off, that should have been left out.
Yeah,
but no. What's your score, Tipo? What you got?
I'm gonna give it a 2.
You gonna give it a 2?
I gave it a 4 2. I gave it a 4 2.
Look, this is a generous guy in the group. He really is generous.
Just because I like, even though the matches didn't make sense. None of the matches made sense as far as why they were fighting.
Not one.
None of them.
Even when you had matches that were repeats, they still made no sense. Why are we still repeating? Why are we still doing this?
But the majority of the matches, they were good matches. They were good fights. Yeah. That's why you get a 4 2. Was it a good pay-per-view? No. Okay? It didn't have any substance. You didn't have any body to your pay-per-view. You missed the mark on that tonight. Yeah. Right. You try to make a storyline right. You didn't complete that storyline tonight. You didn't set up WrestleMania with FastLane for me tonight. No. That's what FastLane is, that last chance for that man or woman to be able to make it into WrestleMania. Yeah. None of the stories were set up that way tonight for me.
That's why that's why I feel it was useless. Okay, and if you can't get over, you just can't get over. But if you're not even trying, what was the point to it? You know what I'm saying? Wow. Look, man, look. If you felt that we were harsh, well, we usually are. But hey, that's why we watch. You know what I'm saying? We watch this because we want to know exactly what you want to know. Why did this happen? Who's to blame? And what's the backup? What's the storyline to it? Let us know. Hit us in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we are going to come back next week. It's going to be your boy, Uncle Lacy, my number one guy, Tipo Atliens. And we are going to break down what is the week in wrestling. So join us next week on Why We Watch. Deuces.
Gotta turn that music up, bro. Oh, the microphone's still on. The microphone's still on. While we work with Uncle Lacy and njpw.
Scream my name. Gonna scream it loud so you can hear it. Gonna make my way. Gonna carve it out so you can see it. Gonna live my life